I'd never been to Dunkirk. That in itself was a reason to go. But the greater reason was to learn more about Operation Dynamo, the wartime evacuation of 1940, on the site where it took place. So one pleasant October morning, I took the train from Paris, a 2-hour, 20-minute ride to just this side of the Belgian border. I climbed the Belfry for a wide view of this seaside town of 80-some thousand, but I'd come for a closer look at the coastline. It was out there that from May 26 to June 4, 1940, 198,000 British and 140,000 Allied soldiers, mostly French, were evacuated from the beaches and the harbor. As the German jaw closed in on them, they managed to escape to England on British cruisers and destroyers and other craft, and, most famously, on hundreds of little ships. Beyond the Belfry, the place to start learning about Operation Dynamo is the informative and well-presented museum on the subject, near the harbor, within the curtain walls of an old military bastion that served as headquarters during the evacuation. Now, with a sense of the events of that spring of 1940 in mind, I took in a view of the pier where many soldiers were evacuated onto the larger ships. There's a memorial monument by the beach. I thought it odd that this tribute to airmen, sailors, and soldiers of the French and Allied armies is written only in French, though there are British poppy wreaths attached to an anchor on the side. It appears that the British and the French see the evacuation of Dunkirk from different angles. This is the view from the Radisson Blu Hotel out to the monument and the pier, and then the long sweep of beach toward the Belgian border, about 8 miles away. I took a walk along La Digue, as the seaside promenade is called. This resort part of Dunkirk, Malo-les-Bains, a separate town until 1970, was 60% destroyed during the war. But a walk just off the beach revealed the eclectic architecture of undamaged or restored 20th century villas. It could be a nice seaside destination for the unlikely visitor interested in staying for several days, but I just took a nice little walk before returning to the seafront. For a sunset stroll along the beach? No, let's have a seat in a cafe and order a beer, the drink of choice in northern France, before catching the evening train back to Paris. Like, comment, share, and read more on French Revisited. You know the address.